is that, Marika?
To say thank you.
Your senses are spot on. But on top of that, we also feel guilty.
Because the pyronosis has vanished? I sensed its loss.
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the pyronosis. Not even any trace of it burning to ash.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. Perhaps the pyronosis's disappearance is simply a knock-on effect of the impact it's had on a certain strand of fate. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no returning, only giving. Pure and simple.
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. We use it to express gratitude for the smallest of things. Yet, when faced with a kindness too immense to describe, we use exactly the same words.
Hey, Captain.
Not that we lack other means of expression. It's that when we truly need to express our feelings, the simplest and purest words are always the most powerful.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too. Companionship, friendship, support. They might not sound fancy, but the sentiment behind them is sincere.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle for the deepest wisdom of all.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin, we felt it was important to come here and speak with you.
Partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that seeing you, in a sense, is like basking in warm sunlight.
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing more to say, why don't we go bask in some actual sunlight? The weather's beautiful today.
What a great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and soak up some rays.
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we head to our next stop.
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kale had come from the goddess of flowers, but I kept it a secret. Those remains weren't hurting Kale, not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her. A yearning for an ordinary life.
Sorry about that, guys. My
Hold on to the
controller died.
happiness she now enjoys. With someone like her, I have a responsibility to keep her secret.
She should be ready to face the truth by now.
Whenever people meet, there is always the potential to create warmth and kindness. Every child grows up. But even as adults, they are still children in the eyes of certain people.
Oh, just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid. Is that so? Well, anyone who's friends with a kid is probably a kid themselves. Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after, in her case. Anyway, we'll always be there to watch out for our friends.
Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy with wonderful things. That's because I'm no longer a trainee. I'm now an official forest ranger. Impressive, right? Sino said that official rangers sound much tougher than trainees. Though he did say it was already pretty tough to start out with. You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. We're heading to Mondstadt soon, so if you're free, maybe we could meet up? Plus, it's not just me. A few of us are going. Hey, Do you still remember that time we all got together? You know, when we all went to the Windbloom Festival? It'll be just like that.
Dainari, is that...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayu-Vyastra? Behold, the great Vayu-Vyastra, General Mahamatra.
How times have changed. I wasn't expecting you to beat me to the punchline. You've changed.
You've really upped the aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Hey! Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Kalei.
Sucrose! It's been so long! How have you been?
I've been well. Everything's going great. What about you? Are you still busy?
Not at the moment. Oh, right! That juicer you gave us works amazing! Farzan loves it!
Seriously? That's wonderful. I don't suppose you drew up a detailed test report. Oh, what fruits did you use? How's the texture of the final product?
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your questions one at a time.
Albedo! Paimon didn't see you there!
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time?
Good idea, my friend. You never disappoint.
So, what are your identities this time?
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to introduce our very own official Forest Ranger Kale. The rest of us are simply her humble travel companions.
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on some corny, heartwarming premise.
Oh, is our story not heartwarming? If I recall correctly, there was even a scene like this in King of Invocations.
Besides being heartwarming, our story's also about tough, impressive-sounding job titles. At least that's what I think.
Oh, you're here already? I'm still giving Dodeko a little trim. I won't be a moment.
A trim? Does Dodoko need haircuts too?
Of course. It's important to know how to take loving care of the apples of your eye. All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel, and angels are, in a way, the guardians of all Teyvat.
Oh, right! Well, that's definitely an impressive-sounding job title.
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool-sounding lines.
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly, my lines are pretty amazing, wouldn't you say?
Miss Nicole,
Kale? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who needed their wish fulfilled?
Wish? What do you mean?
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a wish that needed my help to come true.
Well, you never mentioned that before. All we knew was that you'd arranged to meet in Mondstadt. But we thought it had something to do with the god remains.
To be fair, everything I told you was true. Anyway, my friend is waiting. Come on, let's pay her a visit.
Finally. Just give me a minute.
quickly and walked through the long, curved hallways of the station. The walls were made of something that looked like glass but felt built by a species that had gone extinct long before humans learned to make fire. The station was old. The council was old. Everything in the galaxy, it seemed, was old except for humanity. When she reached the great doors of the Concord Hall, she paused. She could already hear voices inside, not calm, diplomatic voices, but the sharp and fearful sounds of people who were afraid. She straightened her jacket, took a breath, and walked in. The Concord Hall was enormous. It was shaped like a bowl, with 42 seats arranged in a wide circle, each one designed for a different species. Some seats were filled with water. Some were wrapped in heat coils. One was simply a dark cloud of gas held in place by a containment field. In every seat, a representative sat or
where's my
and every single one of them looked terrified.
keys?
In the center of the circle stood High Arbiter Zorak, the chairman of the council. He was tall and thin, with a hard shell covering his body like black armor. His species, the Bailiff, was insectoid, 4 arms, and a face made of sharp angles and tiny golden eyes. He was over 300 years old and had led the council for most of that time. Elena had never seen him look worried before. Tonight, his golden eyes moved too quickly.
Where's Chris at?
He went to, last time I saw him, he went and headed over towards Denny's. Alright, since I've got that, now I can pay for this.
You smell.
Here's the Academia's
It's been a long...
Well, at least I got one of my favorite characters. Not. But quite unfortunate, though. But what's the possibility of me now getting me Mavica? Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get 100 out of it. Because after that 27 I did for my brother. Thank you. So you wish again. Yeah.
Where's your bike?
But
There's no bike out there. You don't leave it out there, they'll steal the damn thing. All it takes is to pull up and throw it in the back end of a truck.
He was paying me. Okay. He was paying me back.
Oh.
Alright, so I need to check my wishing progress then.
Your what?
My wishing process. You don't understand because it's a game where you wish.
Oh, okay.
You make wishes and they tell you what chances you are from getting a legendary, a 5-star to a 4-star. And since I got the main character, all I gotta do is wish for Mavika again. Which this ends in 20 days left. And just like as my,
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful tree in a faraway land. An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That saying falls somewhat flat here in Mondstadt, given that everywhere is already so lush and green.
Lilopar, what are you doing here?
I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here and then invite Kale to come. The prologue to this story is that I have a wish. It has stirred within my heart for centuries. Millennia, even. Originally, it was merely Al-Akhmar's lie, but now it has become reality.
Could this be...
Related to the goddess of flowers?
My dear young lady, my
Stupid
mistress left her
autocorrect.
final trace in this world upon you. I can't tell you how glad I am to see you here. And now I have seen you, and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered setbacks. The torment an ordinary person might expect to face has befallen you threefold. This is the source of your resilience. But, beneath all this, I've witnessed the seeds of desire. You yearn to return to the simple life you once knew, do you not?
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love they inscribe? Are these things not yours as well?
They are. This is something I've talked about with Miss Nicole. Miss Nicole said I should learn how to adjust my standards. I just want to live as an ordinary human. Anything beyond that isn't mine.
Don't you want anything from the remains of the goddess of flowers?
She gave me a revelation once. I think that's already more than enough.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart. Your brief life has taught you to hold on to everything good, to home in on kindness. How fascinating. You're nothing like Nabu Malikata, and you're certainly not her.
Of course not. I'm not some great and powerful being, Miss Lilopar.
Yet I am a djinn. We exist because of the Lord of Flowers. We revere and love her. My wish is to see her one last time, to give everything for her. Kale, can you do this for me?
But her remains won't be easy to remove. Are you sure this is what you want?
That's beside the point. First, I need to know. Are you willing to do something for the soul of this lonely, wandering woman?
I'm willing.
But look, you know nothing about me. Even if you have heard the stories about me, all you would know is that I was rightly punished for the many evil deeds I committed. Ah, so you do know. Your lips are quivering, your eyes trembling, and still you're willing to do something for me. Life has been cruel to you, and yet you've learned to be kind. My dear young lady, to repay your kindness, I too must play my part.
Are you sure about this, Lilupar?
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment, the world can burn to ashes, the universe be engulfed in flame. I care about nothing else. And you, Kale, I can give you a gift. You'll become just another ordinary human.
But Miss Lilupar, what will happen to you?
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are scattered across the yellow sands, but my soul can find no peace. Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that release. Allow the dying to die, and let the dead rest in peace. You have my thanks.
Kale, there's no pressure on you. What she said, it's all true. A wish is a genuine desire, after all.
It's as if you want to use
Captain.
the last of your life to give me a better future.
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures to fulfill each other's wishes. This is a noble act. A beautiful and secret transaction between two women.
My intellect was right.
I understand. Miss Lilupar, I'm ready.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet filled with pain. How foolish of them. For me, devotion is beautiful, pure and painless. Devotion is my love.
Can't believe I was right.
Thank you.
Lilupar! She disappeared?
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Kale, are you alright?
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, I don't actually feel any different at all.
Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her.
Kale must have already received what she was yearning for.
I'm doing fine. I feel relaxed. There's really no need to worry.
Then my wish has come true, too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance, I want to protect the people I meet and help them find happiness. That sort of thing.
So between Miss Lilupar and me, you've fulfilled 2 wishes already, and protected 2 people.
Wonderful, isn't it? I feel so fantastically happy.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do when we get back to town?
Clay, look who I've brought to see you.
Amber.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event. How come you started without me?
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that. We were just saying goodbye to an old friend.
Really? Who?
Me. The old me.
So that's what this is all about. Did you come all the way to Mondstadt for that? Because we knew the old you so we could witness the change?
Exactly. The old me is gone. I puffed her into the air, and she became a fluffy pink cloud, floating into the sky, before disappearing forever.
Do you think, maybe up in the sky, she has friends waiting for her with test tubes, flasks, and bows?
Oh, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound so bad after all.
What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think maybe that's right. At least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a happy ending.
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can finally accomplish things by myself. Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating? Always growing, always thriving like a plant. I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely. I know the weakness that kept me company will one day leave me too. But somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this step. To walk towards the new me.
Just amazing. Oh wait, I also forgot one more thing. There's also one more thing I forgot to get. No. I gotta get this as well. I'm also gonna get me this today, actually. I go to the store today. So I can get more wishes on there. You can tell why, right? Captain. Yeah, I gotta get that battle pass too. Kyra, 4-star. Bell. Neferagzong Wing. Keep on going till. Deception. I know. It's gonna be a while until I can get that back. So.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed?
Keeping that wish. I'm gonna save that up. There's that. Alright. So I can just go into the shop. They gave me extra, so they gave me 600. $600 gives me 4 wishes. I'm gonna keep that 4. I'm gonna keep that 4. Until I get another set of... Alright. And I gotta get more resources for him. I'll also save up those wishes for the blue ones as well, so I can get 10. So, is there anything I need to know in particularly? Kanazuma? Didn't you say something about a Kamazuna or something like that? I gotta go open some chest.
I should have covered my ears when I saw the flash.
Hang on. Wait, I'm in the wrong area, aren't I? Wait, I'm in the wrong area.
Finally, the rain has stopped.
Oh, man.
Oz, reveal thyself! Coming at ya! By royal decree! Destiny has brought me hither.
Then we're gonna have to look for those essence. Then so, Captain, are you there? I'm gonna guess I'm nearly close to getting what I need. Right? I'm so close to getting what I need. For Malvika. To getting her character unlocked. For making those wishes. Making another 10 set of wishes. Oh god. Well, you need 80 to 90 pools for 5-star. For my character. 180, 90 pools for 5-star. 180 for the main character. So, since I already did my first pool, just another couple more to go then. Correct? If I'm a high chance of it. I would have gotten Vika right. I would have had Vika right now. But you can only use 70 pools this patch. But don't wish anymore. Okay. What happens if I keep wishing constantly?
Hey, baby.
After once I reach 10 wishes. Again. I could do it again, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
So, I'm free right now, so.
Oh.
I'm gonna leave my game running as we load it.
Yeah.
Shit. And that's why I renewed my daily thing.
Good.
It's a good thing I renewed my daily amount.
Going down to a place with them bugs if she could please take
Because
She said, "Hey, no problem, I completely understand." Yeah, I'm gonna miss her. And then I text her back here with that.
So is she retiring and going to someplace else?
I don't know, I didn't ask. She's been there for 20 years. She said it was a hard decision. Now we gotta call the main office.
right here is what you're looking at.
Oh, you mean?
Right there's my ticket right there.
Didn't like you dealing with before.
Yeah, well, what's her name went on vacation?
Another one. Another one.
Years ago.
Well.
So when Jim went on vacation, or Andrew went on vacation, we had to nurse Heather.
Huh.
Now they're okay. And today, we should have put them in pants, not shorts.
Yeah, it's cold. It's chilly out.
Fan off in my part.
From one extreme to another.
I know.
I walked out this morning with a t-shirt on and walked right back in and grabbed a jacket.
Yeah, raining this morning when I took kids out.
Yeah, it started about 5 minutes after I got to work this morning. Started raining.
I took a week to school like that. We got to get real candy for the summer.
Huh?
I'm a bus driver.
Oh.
We always get them the end of the year, gift. Right now it's on the tab on Amazon or whatever. There's a bra tab.
Yeah.
And
That seems important.
says, bus driver. That's bus driver.
Coming at ya! Midnight Phantasmagoria! Watch out! Shadows of Fate! Hey there!
For over 5 years.
Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Decided by destiny. Odds revealed by...
Alright, baby, I'll let you go so you can do what you gotta do. I love ya. I'm not gonna call you when I go to work because you'll be busy. I love ya. I'll call you when I get off. I got all the vegetables cut up for that. I'm gonna put them in a pot and boil them.
One question.
What?
Use a grocery lighter?
Yes.
In the box with you, in that bag, with that box of Cheerios,
Well,
the gallon zippy bag.
because that roast is so big, that roast is was so big I couldn't put the vegetables in with it.
Oh yeah.
It's at the point where it's falling apart now. The bone fell out. It was actually laying on the bottom by itself. It tells you right there that thing cooked nice. And so I cut all the vegetables and everything up. I'll put them in the thing this afternoon when I get home and boil them, cook the vegetables, soften them. I found little baby onions between a dime and a quarter size. Huh? Well, I cut real onions up in it because they only had one bag of them and they were little. So I put chopped up real onions, put it in
By
there.
royal decree.
This time I don't have to because that bag was huge. And
Coming at ya! Watch out!
that was actually pretty good.
Come on! We can do it!
And then I'll start seasoning when I'm doing that stuff, cooking that stuff. See, I wait for the find out when the carrots get soft, because when the carrots get soft, everything else is soft.
Let me scry! Oz, reveal
Sure.
thyself! Wings of darkness!
Yeah, it
Come,
takes a while for
ever
the
night
carrots
from
to
day!
get soft.
Hey there! Watch out!
So that's what I keep trying is I poke the carrots and see if they break with a fork. I couldn't find the big huge carrots I had last time, but I got extras to make sure I had enough. Whole thing of celery. Got onions.
I can't
potatoes, carrots, celery, garlic. Chops the garlic up. Garlic's good for your heart. Real garlic. Not powder. Alright, love you, baby. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Actually, I see all the gestures. I don't know what I'm missing because I see missing, right? Let me give a confession. Let me give a statement. It's our, I don't know what I gave this actor. He's the main actor in this deal.
Well, I'll say if you could see if whether or not there was a statement made by him. I don't know if there's, it should be recorded. But this will do a whole just like a little something. Jesus Christ.
No.
Because at the time,
will be dropped. All charges will be dropped.
Damn it.
So we're going to bring it back on March 6th.
And there's
something about juvenile documents transfer requested.
Revenue, because the juvenile system works differently, that they could just transfer their privacy videos, all the things they have.
I'm done with this damn shit. It's really long.
But that juvenile had so many aggravated cases that they actually filed on some other ones and didn't really pursue the ones that my clients complained on, so they don't really have much to give us. So I think what has to happen is maybe the state has to send an email to the detective, can you please send us those particular robberies that are in this one? And so then I'm finding the attorney now takes that to the response. I'm even signing over to you, but don't call them ever. Yeah, and you don't mind yet, you can go on the document, you know, until the next one.
Let the show begin.
We reached out to the juvenile division of our office. They represented to us that because the juvenile also had large amounts of cases, that they worked out cases that were actually charged in the case of crime litigation with people, the cases that are always good commitment were not actually formally charged, and they never received any evidence for them, and they were resolved with a plea deal. And so there's no additional evidence on juvenile pending.
Well, there's no evidence. The state suggesting that the investigating officers just keep up working on the files that he never sent suspended. But they'll tell us that, that's fine. I still want the evidence. This juvenile was charged with over 10 aggravated robberies. Maybe as many as 15 or 20 of these facts, right? He's a serial aggravated robber. My client was only charged in one day. And we went to the rest and stuff like that. So I'm sure we're having that juvenile.
Hang on, give me a minute. I gotta open up my laptop, so in order to do this, it won't let me. My phone is gonna drive me crazy because I'm flipping through my phone and flipping from one place to the other. And it's driving me nuts, so give me a minute.
I have my friends with me.
Give me a minute. Come on. Why these things gotta be so... Come on.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Unless the judge that has jurisdiction over the juvenile court finds it that he has an interest in it, and this is an argument he has to make to Judge Shaw. At that point, we can release whatever.
Give me a minute. This is a better percentage right now. Still low.
And he's not entitled to any body camera that are associated
Give me a minute.
that was taken in consideration.
Correct. Because it is a juvenile case.
I don't think the onus is on me.
Never. Okay. Never, the little black symbol beneath Her eye is supposed to be a resemble of the ancient Egyptian symbol, the Eye of Ra. Give me a minute. Okay, let me turn down the music volume a bit, so I can't hear myself think for just a second.
All of those police officers said, you want to have a hearing and subpoena all those officers and force them to bring in the police reports they made, the body cams that they have, then the court will make a ruling. And I see the logic of your suggestion, Judge. The problem is, if I don't see the file, I don't know that I have a officers. Well, this is where we came really not done it before. Do you know of any of the officers who were involved in that case?
So.
Alright, so this is what we can do. We can set it for a hearing in this room. So they told you to come. So I think once they speak to their supervisors, whoever they speak to, they're going to oppose it. So just subpoena whatever specific officer you want to subpoena, bring it up here in the court, and you can go over a complete file with them and tell them you want body cams, you want this, wherever you want, and then I'll make a ruling on whether or not it's admissible. I'm trying to cut through all of the red tape, because otherwise what's going to end up happening, you already know. You're going to go to juvenile, you're going to go before Judge Shaw, the state is going to object to your receiving this information, and you're going to have to make whatever arguments you want to make over there. But just let me know what date you want to have that set for. We can spend all day, whatever witnesses you want to subpoena, and we can go through the police report line by line and make sure that we have the information we need in order to go forward on the jury trial if the client so chooses.
Delves into destiny by royal decree.
Don't be a killjoy. We've only just begun.
Attack!
You can't run.
Written in the stars.
Looks like I went too far.
Coming at you. Let me scry.
You need to hurry up. Freshness preserved.
Oz, reveal thyself. Hey there! Shadow Raven, Black Knight Fall!
You need to hurry up!
Ready, steady, go!
Roast and fry!
Oh! Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Fire! Well, with shadows of fate!
This one's well done!
Coming at ya!
Feels close!
By royal decree!
Chill to the bone!
Delve into destiny!
Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Fate is upon you! Shadows of fate! Attack! That's the way! Watch out! Watch out! Coming at ya!
knock on wood, 2 months ago. We've already been done there. Because I knew there was a way to do it, so I got the motion. No details. You can't get that information, but I'll try. So my goal is to get the coordinator and the juvenile court facility on the docket of my motion. If they grant it, I know what I need. We're done. If they deny it, we'll be back here and tell them we'll get you the round. I don't think they're going to deny it. So maybe we'll just have enough questions. Right. Ms. Ferguson, we set this late September. All right, that will be final discovery, and I'm sure that judge will approve for him to have those records. And they'll probably do it with a protective order attached to it. So what's happening with this case?
We went to the second hearing. Judge Shaw has finally agreed to let us physically inspect both the court file and the state file, and then come back with more specificity about what's specifically. We would request at least 2 weeks for me to physically be able to go down there and look at it. We still have no objection to move on and view those. And that's as far as we've gotten since the last meeting, Your Honor. But we did make that progress.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, I need to set for a jury trial date and a plea deadline date, and y'all can get a setting in February. All right, your jury trial date and your plea deadline date is going to be February 17th. I still have tremendous discovery issues. I still have anything that I've asked for in terms of email records. Matter of fact, the state gave me a listing of like 10 or 12 police reports. I made my own request to the city, and I never back up writing in June. So I keep writing the same merry-go-round. So, not only the state refusing to give it to me, but the city is refusing to give it to me. And I've thought about this backwards and forwards, and I think it's just an extremely unique situation where the juvenile is commission with things that are held, and it is actually how maybe go to trial, etc., etc. So the person who was sent to TDC, was it because of juvenile issues or something different? He had one in aggravated robberies, which my client is cocaine, and the others was not. But they didn't give me access to anything. There is a motion you can file to get those. I'm gonna put those in my memory, but no, there's something else. Because I just remember I had something similar to this when I was a defense attorney. So I'm just going to pull it from my memory bank, and I'll let you decide and whatever you all want to do.
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Alright, so let's recall this in 20 days, and I'll sign and I'll put it on I did file a motion to the short sign and provide the order, so I can just sign it. And I can tell you, I also have a motion as soon as I file a trial around this case from 2020. Alright. So hold on 2 years. Alright, state. On this case, this is going to be called for March 9th. See about the bench warrant. And then we can hear their issue where they're requesting a dismissal for want of a speedy trial. And that has nothing to do with this court. I'm assuming it has something to do when it was filed. It's for more than a year, Judge, I'm sure. We actually had a hearing in front of the juvenile judge, and he denied us as well.
Alright. Shoot! There's a lot that we need to get through. There's a lot we need to know more about him. Fuck. Plus I can do his quest. In the meantime, I also got his quest to still do. I almost forgot I have his quest I can still do. Meantime, I'll have to run with that. Yeah, I'm going to run with that for in the meantime. I'm going to do these commissions real quick, so I don't have to.
Let me scribe. Oz, reveal thyself. Fire! Well, with rocks. Coming at ya! Coming at ya! Shadows of fate. Hey there! Attack! That's written in the stars.
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
Coming at ya! Hey there! Cha!
I had a situation pack, a data pad, with the clothes on my back. I was, by every measurement they respected, nothing. I let them laugh. I had learned a long time ago that the moment people stop laughing is the moment they start worrying about me. I was not in any hurry to cause work. Not yet. My name is Nora Webb, Sergeant First Class, retired, though the retirement was something of a formality. Earth does not really let people like me retire. They just choose the title to shift you somewhere new. This time, they shifted me. The Tharan Collective had extended what they called a cultural exchange with humanity. It was dressed in diplomatic language, words like cooperation, understanding, interstellar solidarity. What it actually meant was simple. The Tharan wanted to look at us up close. They had watched humanity expand across 14 star systems in under a century, and they were not sure what to make of it. We were small. We were soft. We had no violence.
Now let's go finish up that quest.
So this is the other Durin, huh? If this had been the dragon that ended up being revived in Mondstadt, there's no telling what kind of calamity that people would have had to endure. So, if you think about it like that, Durin's actually a hero. No, I'm just a little envious, that's all. Not everyone gets a chance to be a hero. Actually, most of the credit belongs to Albedo. Then again, barely anyone even remembers you at this point. So I guess there's not much left to envy.
Ah, so you three still remember Durin. Looks like the memory loss hasn't spread to close friends. Yet. I guess that means my memory of you must still be complete as well.
Albedo.
You're finally here! Oh, boy, do we have a whole pile of questions for you!
Oh, you're here too?
I think I've pieced together some of what happened to him. But what's your take on things?
Master Jean filled me in on what happened, and I've got a few theories. But let's get on the same page first. Well, physically, he's doing fine. His body is holding the abyssal power at bay. And there's nothing whatsoever to indicate any risk of collapse.
So, from an alchemy point of view, there's nothing wrong with him?
The issue isn't so much that the abyssal power within him has gotten out of control. It's that the connection between his will and body is fading. If he ends up losing his conscious will, his body will fall back on its biological instincts. And that's when the abyssal power within it will take over. This book mentioned a witches' gathering. It seems like quite a few of these witches got themselves involved in Durin's case. Which brings me to my theory. Bringing Fairy Tale Durin into this world to replace the Durin on Dragonspine means using one Durin's fate to overwrite the others. But the power of alchemy alone would not be enough to pull off such a feat. It would have required the combined use of Miss Barbeloff's astrology, my teacher's alchemy, and Aunt Alice's magic. After learning of Miss Barbeloff's prophecy, Durin and I finally came up with a way to settle the Dragonspine Durin problem for good. And I took care of the alchemy side of things, which, looking back on it, seems to have been a part of their plan all along. So now, there's only one thing missing. As for the fate theory our friend in the hat just mentioned, I still can't figure out how any kind of magic could possibly influence the fate of Tevat. But I'm certain that the answer lies within this book.
So, the reason Alice had us complete this book was to make that magic possible?
A form of magic powerful enough to rewrite fate itself.
Well, we've no time to lose. I just need to take a look at the book. The next part of the story most likely relates to me. So the memory that unlocks it must be connected to me too.
Huh?
The giant tree was home to a broken branch, the shape of its splintered arm aligning perfectly with the branch that had burst forth from the castle walls. Join yourself to that broken bough, for there you may take root at last, and henceforth bask in the sun and rain of the world beyond the castle. But first, fetch the stickiest clay and let it bind the scar of the break.
I see.
Guided by the breeze, the little dragon arrived at an alchemist's workshop. There he was greeted by a clay figure, a child molded by the Sage Witch's hands. Though gentle in appearance, he had inherited his mother's cold, sharp wisdom. And he was determined to avert the calamity the evil dragon would bring. And so was his helper, none other than the little dragon himself.
What is this place?
It looks like it's modeled after an alchemist's workshop. Or rather, a cliched stereotype of one.
Albedo?
Hold on. Why do I look like this?
Oh, yeah! We forgot to tell you. Basically, the characters in the story are reflections of how Durin sees them.
At least you're still human-shaped?
Well, since Cat Guy has taken on a different appearance too, that must mean the two of us are both characters in the story. But you, Paimon, and Durin haven't changed at all. You must be special figures in some way.
I'd like to know more about that too. But seeing as none of them can explain it, let's just concentrate on moving the plot forward.
warning, lady. Like maybe, if I coming, I might make a different decision before morning. I finished sorting my
And just like that, the group stumbled upon a hidden passageway. Intricately crafted, it seemed to lead them towards another exciting chapter of the tale.
Come on! What are we waiting for? Next chapter, here we come! Ouch!
But this was a chapter that had not yet been written. Ahead of them was a storyless void, and they could go no further.
What? Then what's the point of having a path here?
It wasn't the end of anything. It was day one. The Sever biome was not a place. It was a condition. That was the first thing I understood when the transport dropped us at the edge of it.
Sounds like a pretty bad habit for a writer.
No mountains or rivers or anything that offered itself as scenery. It was flat.
Over here. I found something.
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale.
Sounds like this chapter's about Albedo bringing me to life?
If that really was the solution, though, this would have been over the minute I finished the transmutation. So why is Durin still being forgotten?
There has to be some other reason. Yeah, I'd like to explore the area a bit more. Do you think we could just destroy it? Be it the calamity headed for Mondstadt or my inability to leave behind a story of my own, doesn't it all come down to the fact that this heart never truly died? What if, here in this story, we could finally destroy it?
Could Aunt Alice's magic really allow us to do what's theoretically meant to be impossible?
Either way, it's an intriguing idea. I'm not opposed to giving it a shot.
Durin!
It's just... I'm still afraid someday, even you guys will end up forgetting me. If there's even the slightest chance it'll prevent that, I'm willing to try anything. But I'm not sure if I can destroy it on my own. Chances are, I'm gonna need your help again. So please, everyone, help me destroy this heart, once and for all!
Is he really gonna fuse with the heart of the evil dragon? Destroy the heart of the evil dragon. You know what? Let's just destroy it.
So please, everyone, help me destroy this heart, once and for all!
At hour 12, the predator drone was activated. I heard them before. They were quiet.
With the help of his friends, the little dragon destroyed the evil dragon's heart, using up every last ounce of his strength.
The slight pressure
In his eyes, this would ensure that his story and his alone remained in the world beyond the castle's walls. But the evil dragon's heart was like a great tree with roots digging deep beneath the surface. Cutting off the branches did not kill it. No, it just made it impossible for a new branch to take their place. The gnarled roots retreated back into the frozen earth, biding their time for a chance to bud again. Cut off from their source, the rootless branches above the surface slowly withered away. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Who am I?
Is this me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Oh no! That means Durin! What do we do now?
Hello, children. If you're hearing this recording, it's because you've reached a certain ending. You may have noticed that little Durin's experiences have been written into the pages of this book. Well, you should know that in the same way, its ending will also be written onto him. So be careful, because triggering a bad ending could be somewhat problematic. Let me guess, you're upset that I didn't warn you earlier? Don't worry, though. I've thought it all through. I built a very special feature into this book, just for you, the witnesses of this tale. So, go ahead. See if you can turn back the pages. If you're not happy with the ending you've reached, just flip back a few pages and let the tale unfold once more. Pretty incredible, huh? That's the power of magic. My body remembers what it felt like, so I do not let it run short. That is not it is trained response.
So we just...
Unless the little dragon kept moving, eventually he would be forgotten. The evil dragon's heart continued to beat, as if waiting for the little dragon to accept it as his own.
Looks like we have no choice but to get this done. Whatever happens next, Durin is going to need all of our help. Is everyone ready?
What the clay figure found was none other than the evil dragon's heart itself. Though the creature had perished long ago, its heart was still there, pulsing away and growing warmer with every beat. And the clay alchemist knew what it meant. That the evil dragon would return one day, just as the prophecy had foretold. Yet, guided by his mother's wisdom, he foresaw another fate. If only the alchemist could bestow this heart upon the little dragon, he might be reborn in the evil dragon's stead. Only then would the evil dragon's heart grow still, and the little one inherit its tale. At last, the little dragon accepted the evil dragon's heart, and a new life came into being. The evil dragon's heart beat in his chest, and the little dragon's soul guided him forward.
So that's
Thus
what it
did
is.
the prophecy hold true, even as fate had been rewritten, and so was the little dragon born anew.
Finally! A happy ending! That must be the last step, right? Woohoo! We completed the story!
Born anew, the little dragon set off once more, his story far from over.
Huh? So, that wasn't the end?
What comes next might be the most crucial part of all. The real last step.
If fate really is as devious as they say, then I say, show us what you've got.
Wow! You're all so serious all of a sudden. Durin, are you alright?
The evil dragon's heart was now one with the little dragon, yet the dark power within it still lingered. Would the little dragon dare to hold this power back, or would he simply give in?
Hey! What kind of question is that? Of course he's gonna control it! What choice does he have?
Time is running out. So, will the little dragon dare to hold his power back? Or will he simply give in?
What's up with the narrator?
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
The little dragon and his companions blank. Blank again.
Huh? What's going on? Are we running out of ink?
Once the ink runs out, is that the end of the story?
I had a feeling this would happen.
What's happening to the others?
Now that the story's ink was spent, all that lay ahead were blank pages.
I thought I picked the right one.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
What the hell is wrong with this stuff? Again? So now he's gonna...
Would he dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
Give in.
Dare to hold this power back? Or would he simply give in?
The little dragon was at an impasse, and the dark power within him surged like a tide. Unchecked, the darkness engulfed everything around it, including the little dragon's soul. The little dragon's story faded into nothingness, and in the world beyond the castle, only the evil dragon's tale endured.
Is this... me?
And so the story ended, with the little dragon fading from sight, leaving nothing but the evil dragon's shadow in his place.
Oh no! That means Durin...
What?
What do we do now?
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
What? Bro, I literally... So you can't give in and you can't go back to the castle. What can you make, bruh?
Would he dare to hold this power map? Or would he simply...
Returning to the castle. I just never thought crossing over into a new world would create so much trouble. All I wanted was to make some friends. I'm starting to think I kind of miss being in Simulanka.
You might look back on it with fondness, but if I were you, I wouldn't miss it.
Why?
Sometimes, moving on with your life comes at a cost. But that's better than going nowhere at all. You don't have to worry, Durin. No matter what problem you face, there will always be a solution.
Okay. Sometimes I wish I could just go back and see it again.
As the little dragon slipped back inside the castle's walls, the clamor of the outside world fell away. There was no danger here, no problems for the little dragon to resolve. As soon as his mother finished her story, it was time for the child to drift off into the world of dreams. And so the story ended, with the little dragon fast asleep in his castle, just like he had never even hatched.
What's going on? I feel so weak.
Hey, what's happening? Durin, wake up! But this can't be how it ends. Durin promised to bring back everyone's memories. There's no way he'd accept an ending like this.
Again with this bullshit.
Looks like you've discovered another possible ending. Do not lose hope. You just need to keep searching, for there are possibilities that only you can bring to life.
Is everyone agreeing at this point with me that they hate Alice at this point on this damn thing?
What's going on here? Why isn't the story letting Durin just suppress the abyssal power? It keeps getting stuck.
It seems the act of suppressing the power counts as an event in the story. In other words, we would need ink to write it in.
So, what now? Did we use too much earlier? How are we supposed to write a happy ending with only this much left?
Well, this is Durin's story. As long as he's alive and well, why should it end? If there really is such a direct correlation between the story and his fate, I may have a potential hypothesis. Durin was, and still is in essence, a storybook character, written into being by M. From the moment he was born, He has always dwelt within her story. And I suspect that has remained the case.
Don't get me wrong,
even
but
after his arrival in Tevat.
story bullshit
Evil Dragon's place was an act of
kills
crafting
Doran
this
either
story
way.
onto the latter's fate. In essence, that is how his fate was rewritten. But there is a fundamental difference between a being's story and its fate. As Miss Barbeloth reminded us, the fate of every living being in Tevat has been woven into the fabric of time. Its most natural path, therefore, is to proceed along
Can't wait to get me my Vika soon.
Duran's story, on the other hand,
needs an author to continue.
As Duran's connection to this world wore thin, not only have people started to forget him, he started to lose control of the abyssal power within. In other words, his story can't continue, because the author's ink is drying up. That's what it seems like to me.
It would seem the little dragon had made a group of fine friends indeed.
Save it. The question is, are you here to help him, or stand in his way?
This is as far as the story can go. What path will you choose?
I suppose the final decision is up to me. It's hard to believe I never actually left my mother's story. If that's true, I'd like to go there and see for myself.
By there, I take it you mean the blank pages of the unwritten chapter ahead?
But we still don't even know how Alice's magic works. If Duran belongs inside the story, then going outside of it to some unwritten part, isn't it too risky?
I'm not afraid.
I second that. It would seem this is one answer you need to go seize for yourself.
So be it. Whatever obstacles stand in your way,
Bro.
we'll tear them down together.
The cat. I can't get over the cat, though. But his sword, though. I like his sword, though. Not gonna lie. Bro. What's his sword name, though?
Invisible. It was like the little dragon was staring at an unpardonable edge of Satan itself. Then, all of a sudden, it began to fracture, as if struck by some transcendent will.
Gotta keep going. My consciousness is slipping away.
Keep going, Duran. A pure soul is your essence, not an empty void.
I feel so weak.
Stand tall, Duran. You are not some amorphous idea. The body I made for you is flesh and bone.
Am I truly alive?
Yes, Duran, but you must keep going. You're as alive and real as I am.
I can't feel a connection.
You're not alone in this world, Duran. At the very least, you have me.
I can't remember anything. Who am I?
Your name is Durin, and there are many who still remember it.
My name is Durin.
You're taking too long. Come on, Durin, run! In this world, fate waits for no one.
Wait! Where am I meant to go? What am I supposed to do?
Go. Make your wish come true, Durin.
My wish?
Your story's not over yet.
Dude, the Traveler sounds like Deku. I'm not gonna go wrong.
Silence, huh? Have you nothing to say about my proposal?
Let me get this straight. You want to graft your story onto this unfinished thread of fate, and in doing so, not only rewrite that fate, but allow the story to live on.
Quite the brilliant idea. Still, the story's survival
I think they are the same voice actor.
The author keeps writing.
For real, though!
Exactly. And the moment foretold by the prophecy is still centuries away.
I see. I thought my own ignorance might be the problem. That I'd asked more of the noble science of alchemy than it could ever deliver. Or that I had failed to discern the heavenly signs and grasp the secret truth underlying the prophecy. Little did I imagine that time itself would prove to be the greatest hurdle of all.
Well, my friend, this has been a most intriguing experiment. And from an academic perspective, at least, I don't think it was a bad proposal.
Someday, the prophecy will come to pass. So remember, my friend, much like the stars themselves, there will always be something that transcends the test of time.
Thank you, everyone. You've helped me so much already. But, Alice, I still have one final favor to ask of you. Will you lend me your magic one last time, just enough for me to keep his story alive until the prophecy is fulfilled?
You mean you want me to extend your lifespan?
No, not in that sense. As Rhindaughter once told me, the laws governing life and death are among the most unyielding in this world. I'm well aware of that. Whether it lasts a day or an age, the span of one's life is determined by fate alone. If I tried to breach that law by force, I'm afraid I would lose what makes me human. This is not a path I want to go down. If I am to die, then I shall die a human.
So, what is it that you want me to do?
I would like you to send this pen of mine into the future.
I see. Then perhaps there really is a way I can help. I could create a kind of story magic to take over the writing once you're gone. Oh, but for it to work, you would need to provide enough of your own words for it to learn from.
How much?
Oh, an immense amount. So much, in fact, that you would have to spend the rest of your life writing. And even then, I'm sorry to say, it would not last forever. No matter how much you write, there is a limit to the number of words you can leave behind. But the world itself will never stop changing. Someday, perhaps, even your entire corpus will not be enough for the magic to continue describing this world. And when that happens, the story will end.
Still, it's worth a try.
Oh, my dear Anya. Even after all this time, you're still... Look at you. You should be enjoying your old age in peace and quiet.
Especially now that things are finally returning to normal after that terrible calamity.
Once he leaves Simulanka, things will only get more complicated. If his story is to continue, there needs to be more material for the magic to draw upon. I'll just have to skip over some of the less important details.
Anya, why do you insist on sending him out of the storybook world? Why must he face his fate in Teyvat? Why not just let him remain within the story? With my magic, even fate's curse could be undone and he could live happily ever after.
I suppose. In fairy tales, all it takes is a heartfelt wish. And even a wooden puppet can turn himself into a real boy and live happily ever after. That's just how fairy tales end, isn't it? But have you ever wondered what happens to the main character after the ever after? Tell me, Alice, in your eyes, what would be a writer's greatest regret?
To leave a story without an ending.
Not a bad answer. It's true, many writers come to consider that their greatest regret. But I see things differently. My greatest regret is that every story I write has to come to an end in the first place.
Anya.
No matter how brilliantly a character shines, the moment their story ends, their potential is lost forever. For them, the story itself becomes an inescapable fate. But what if, instead, I could place my pen in their hand and let them continue the story themselves?
You mean...
You said it yourself. I can only leave so many words behind. Even with your magic, the idea that I could keep the story going until the prophecy comes to pass is wishful thinking at best. But I found a way to use your magic to transform some of my finished stories into a special kind of ink. This ink is a magical medium he can use to complete the story the way he wants to. For what is storytelling but another kind of magic? And if he can experience the whole tale himself while leaving behind his own wishes and aspirations, even once he reaches the chapter where I stopped, he'll still be able to carry the story forward on his own. And so, by leaving him this ink, I can entrust him with the responsibility of writing his own story.
A character with the power to write their own story.
That way, he'll finally be free from the cage that is my pen. And like anyone else living in the real world, he can go on to create a life of his own.
And you no longer need to worry about the constraints of my magic. What a brilliant idea, Anya. But there are still risks. First of all, once he arrives in Teyvat, he'll have to rely entirely on the story you left him to maintain his connection to that world. As you gradually hand over creative control, that connection will grow weaker, and at some point, he might lose it altogether.
But at the same time, he'll also have the chance to forge that connection for himself.
The issue is, this method taps into too many of Teyvat's core secrets. Any overt hints you try to leave will be erased in no time. In fact, it'd be hard for you to leave anything at all to guide them.
We still have the story itself, though. I can use that to show them the way.
It's entirely possible he burns through all your ink, never reaches the chapter you had in mind, and gets stuck, roaming the chapters of his past. But despite all that, you...
I still believe in what this child can become. His hopes and wishes can be his ink, so he won't be trapped by mine running dry.
Oh, what the writer you are, Anya. Your imagination never ceases to amaze. And you do know how much I love a happy ending. You shall have my help, my dear.
Thank you, my friend. Well then, my child, do you understand what you must do?
Yes, I think I do. It's my turn to keep this story alive.
Then what's holding you back?
What will become of you after I take up this pen?
I will fade away. There will no longer be a reason for me to go on existing. My child, or your mother, I should say, passed away long ago. The voice you're hearing is nothing but a magical echo that has now fulfilled its purpose. You needn't feel so reluctant to let me go.
I know my mother died long ago. It's just, when you lose your mom too soon, it's hard to tear yourself away from the stories she used to read. I guess it's a silly way of pretending she's still here, by your side.
Durin.
But after coming to this world and traveling it with my friends, facing all kinds of enemies together, I suddenly realized I couldn't just sit around listening to my mother's stories because I'd found a new purpose in life. Maybe this is just what growing up feels like. With all my new friends waiting, it's time I finally set aside my mother's storybook. I'm ready to grow up now, Mom.
Then take this. A gift I should have given you a long time ago. You've witnessed this story from the very beginning. Made your wishes, offered your blessings, and even wrote your choices into its pages. From here on out, this pen is yours. Now I ask of you, the other pillar of this story, as both its reader and its witness, will you turn the page so the next chapter can begin? Suddenly, and without warning, the powers of darkness struck. The question was, could the little dragon prevail? Alas, it was here that the story witch's tale had to end.
But Durin's tale, on the other hand, had only just begun. Stepping into his mother's memories, he picked up her pen. And so the story that was ending began anew. He had made up his mind to challenge the fate that barred the way ahead.
Looks like this is the final step.
A chance to strike back at fate?
Now that's not something that comes knocking every day. No. That fate no longer defines me. In the end, only my story shall endure.
Fate.
Stay away from me! No dodging this one. Here, I'll help lift you up. Believe it's only my story shall endure. Stay back! The story has only just begun! Believe it's me! Looks like there's nowhere to hide. Here, I'll cover for you. This time, the light prevails. Thank you, Mom. And so it was that Durin defeated the darkness and rewrote his fate. But his story is far from over. Is everyone okay?
We're fine, thanks. And hey, we all saw how you fought back there. That was awesome!
I have to admit, I do feel like something in me has changed.
Ooh, look! I got a new costume!
Without your help, I don't know if I could have ever made it this far.
Just
Look
a
at
shame
Darren,
I can
he's
only
got a
help
new
out from the
suit!
sidelines.
He
Like I
looks
said before,
good!
It's not every day that you get to put fate in its place.
Well, I'm sure you'll hear it someday.
Hear what?
The chance to strike back at fate knocking at your door.
Yeah, maybe someday.
Allow me to just check one thing. Yes. The abyssal power within you has stabilized again. And those strange symptoms you were experiencing seem to have completely disappeared.
Oh, thank goodness!
I wonder what it means, though. Aside from the principles of alchemy, what other law of this world governs his being?
Look, it all turned out fine, so just leave it at that. Now that this one's out of danger,
It's time for me to get out of here.
You're leaving so soon? Well, don't humans usually throw a party after something like this?
A party? Do I look like that kind of guy? Anyway, come find me again next time you're in trouble. That's what friends are for, right?
In a way, though, he is right. This is Durin's moment to celebrate, not the time for academic discussions.
Bro, but look at him. Doesn't he look good, though,
I don't blame
Captain?
you for asking. And honestly, I'd be perfectly happy to talk
Come
about
on,
it.
tell me he
It's
looks
just,
good.
I wouldn't even know where to start.
It's all right. I'm sure we'll get a chance at some point. After all, your story's only just begun.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Traveler and Paimon, we'll part ways here. Given the extraordinary nature of the things we witnessed today, I need to make sure it's all recorded properly.
Okay, see ya! So, it's party time next? Huh?
Congratulations on completing your mission. Now then, as per our agreement, it's about time you returned that book.
She must have known the moment we finished. Just like she said she would.
Come on, Captain. You gotta admit.
I've heard dressing appropriately is a must for socializing.
Bro. Hang on, give me a minute. Yeah, very cool. I'm gonna put that on him, actually. I'm gonna put that on him.
Does this outfit suit me better? I trust your judgment.
Bro, he looks dope. We gotta come up with a better party build for him. Better combo, agreed? We gotta get him a better party combo build for him.
Quick, look! Up in the sky! Look at that scorching sun! It's like a blast
Oh,
furnace.
shut up! Navia, shut up! Jesus Christ, so yammery. I'm sorry, but Navia is just getting annoying. Agreed? Navia, shut up! I take that goddamn shit and shove it so far down her goddamn throat, bruh. Like, shut up! Agreed? Yeah, you have Nefer, which is good, and Mavika is good, so the last spot would go to Farina. Guess I'm marking this spot. What the fuck? Get up there! God almighty.
Oh, my writer and witness. It's been quite the journey, hasn't it?
You had special plans for the traveler from the start, didn't you?
But of course, that goes without saying. For a story to live on, it needs both a writer and a reader. Only then can my magic take effect. I chose the traveler as the witness because of the special nature of who he is. It's not easy finding someone with that kind of background, you know. For a moment, I even considered taking the role myself.
At least it made for an interesting story, right?
Huh? What are you doing here, tone-deaf bard?
With the Hexenzirkel carrying out such a risky experiment in Mondstadt, it didn't cross your minds that the Animo Archon might be slightly curious?
Sorry for the trouble, Lord Barbados.
Think nothing of it. I dare say the Animo Archon quite enjoyed coming along for the ride. Now then, as agreed, let us see the fruits of your labor.
Here, please take a look.
She may be annoying, but she has character.
Well. Somehow, despite all my careful planning, it still turned out to be full of surprises.
Yeah, she's lucky that nobody got hurt.
Handling that kind of alchemy in her stead. When he asked for help with the materials, oh my, I nearly couldn't believe it.
Well, she's lucky that nobody got hurt.
We're here too. We could all celebrate together.
I'm right here, you know. The only one who hasn't responded is the one busy stuffing her face over there.
Is that you, Barbie? A little late to the party, don't you think?
Come here, child. Let me take a closer look at you.
All right, Aunt Seer Witch. Here I am.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Just as I thought. This child's fate does not appear among the stars. Anya has accomplished what almost no one before her could.
What does that mean?
Child, all you need to know is that you're very lucky indeed.
Oh.
Just like how she was in the story, huh?
Tell me, little Durin, what will you do next? I, for one, cannot wait to see how your story unfolds.
Well, there's so much I want to do. I'm not even sure where to begin.
How about settling your most recent regret?
Not so fast, tone-deaf bard. What exactly did you just tell Durin to do?
To make a long overdue wish come true.
Thank you once again, Alice.
How much time do you have left?
I believe these should be my final moments. Just enough time to say goodbye to my dearest friend.
This feels like having to say our final goodbyes all over again. I don't like it. Not one bit.
I don't know how to respond to that. Strange. You were always such a cheerful figure in my stories. I even dubbed you the Merry Witch, you know.
Oh, please. You know full well it was your stories that first taught me what true pain and sadness felt like. Aside from saying goodbye to me, shouldn't you?
Oh, great. So that's another character dead. She's dead. He's dead. They dead. Everyone's dead. He's dead. She's dead. Look, I can goddamn Narrator is dead. Dead. I'm sorry.
My child, these may be the last words I get to leave you. I've always thought of the characters in my stories as my children, loving each one of them, just like a mother would. But you are the most extraordinary of them all.
That's
you alone
no need. It's a
defy
fair
the fate of this
deduction.
world and write the perfect ending to my story. You alone shall leave these pages for a future I will not see. Still I say to you, fly, my sweet child. Just like a forest breeze yearns for the open sky, head into the unknown and seek an adventure to call your own.
Ah!
You meet a dragon bright as 1,000 jewels, dance through the air together.
He meets the Valen!
You are not alone, for this world has accepted your place in it.
You're another Disney
You
Steamboat
still have many wishes
intro.
left to fulfill.
Yeah, I think so. It lost its copyright a couple days ago. It ended.
Let
Damn.
songs and flowers be the ink that fills its pages. Take my pen and use it to continue your story.
The Valen. Bro. I'm gonna say that shit was good. I gotta say this. That shit was fucking good.
And so they flew together, Durin and Dvalin, over the skies of Mondstadt. Who'd have thought such words could ever have described a happy ending, huh?
That's crazy. Well, you know, my next favorite character, 10 out of 10.
There you go. Your very own copy of the book. We wouldn't want one of the story's key witnesses to leave empty-handed now, would we? Of course, this copy isn't magical in the same way, but rest assured, all the twists and turns are still there.
No, Darren. Darren. Darren's the next favorite character. Or Venti. Venti's alright. Yeah, Darren's our next boy. Can't get me wrong, bruh. Darren is just a... Oh boy, it's 10 out of 10, bro. This man gave everything his own life. To become the next dragon? And then he gets to fly with the Valen? That's crazy. Plus, it never succeeds me with when it comes to being friends with a dragon. I will adopt him. But his story, bro. His story's crazy, though. But goddamn, woo! Darren actually finally gets to meet the Valen. And fly with the Valen. To be clear. So. Wait, let me check something real quick. I want to see something real quick. I want to check something real quick. I'm gonna make put in another. You can't stop me. Damn, bruh. Damn, Captain. Damn. Well, you're not wrong. You'd adopt him immediately. Damn. Damn. Shit. Shit. The volume, though. I can't believe I got her, too. And I got her, I got him unlocked, got Durin. So here's the characters unlocked. I got her unlocked. Durin's unlocked. Rhino. Dahila. Lan Yen. Kachina. Navia. Chavrisu. Hermine, Nira, Mika, Fern, Kalali, Tama, Yanfei, Mona, Noel, I can't believe that. The only person that's available to wish for right now is her. And we have to get her. I have to get her. I have to get her. I have to get me a 10 roll. If I can get me a 10 roll, once I get me a 10 wishes, I'm wishing for her. I am getting her. I'm not giving up on her yet. I only need 10 more. I just need 5 more. I just need 5 wishes left. 5 fucking wishes left until I can get that. I just need 5 more. And then I can make another wish request. I just need 5 more. I just need 5 fucking more. I just need 5 more. I just need 5 fucking more wishes. I need 5 more fucking wishes before I can go do any of that. Five more fucking wishes. I just need 5 more fucking wishes. I am confident if I am doing my numbers right. Since I got my numbers right and I did my right calculations, I think I will most likely be able to have a big, huge chance of getting her. Of having a big, huge possibility chance of getting her. I have a chance. My numbers don't lie. My numbers do not lie. My calculations were right, though. my pool in my calculations was right. When I ended up getting, because my first plan was to get her and Durin the same time. So I'm most likely gonna be able to get her. Most likely. Captain, I just know the possibility of it actually happening. Wi-Fi can't decide to be good or bad. Damn. But Captain, I gotta be, my calculations has got to be correct. All I need is just 5 more wishes. And if I do this rightly, if I do this right, I will be able to get Malvika. I will be able to get her, most likely. There's a strong chance I most likely will. No doubt in my mind. There's just no doubt in my mind. So once I get 5 more wishes, once I get reached up to 5 more wishes, I'm wishing for it. I am wishing for him. Wishing for her. %, I am wishing for her. I'm taking my chances. And I added a couple more spare extra days for my daily blessing, so I added some more extra daily for my blessing. So I purchased it again. And then next payday, I'm going to do it again with this. I'm going to purchase this thing again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, until I get the right exact things for my wishes. So it's going to most likely help me. It's going to be another. And that means, since I got Durin, I'm actually gonna. Where's Durin? Where is his character? I'm gonna put his thing on there. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it. Oh my God. I'm telling you, it's gotta be because I have the it's because I'm frickin', well, it's gotta be because I'm supporting the Archon. The Pyro Archon. W SpongeBob. Seriously, for real. It's gotta be because I'm frickin' supporting the Archon. The Pyro Archon. It's gotta be because of it. It's gotta be that. Yes, the one true of Archons. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still supporting the Archon. Yeah. I'm still supporting the Archon. The Pyro Archon. I'm still supporting it. I still got it equipped on. And you did say Pyro is better, so... I'm pretty sure you said that Pyro is better, though. Out of all of them. Out of Animo. So I left my main character on Pyro. Pyro with Ice, Dendro, and Hydro. Pyro with Ice, Dendro, and Hydro is great. Yeah. For real. Who knows? And why not? And when I'm done with getting Nefer done, and once I'm done with Nefer, like I said, I'm almost done with Nefer. I'm close to getting Nefer done. She's close to getting to 80. She just needs 32 of that stuff. But first we need to take a look at her main thing and the training thing. Nefer. She needs 105 of that. She needs 32 of that stuff. 36 of that. In that case, let's just collect the rest of the remains, what we got left. Let's collect the remains, because this is... Let's just do this. We're close to getting her done. We're close to getting Nefer done. If anyone right now wants to hop on right now and help me out with this boss, now it'll be a pretty good time. Before I gotta go to work. I would if I could. Dang, Captain. I know you would. And then I would work on Mona, Fischl, and those two and max them out immediately. Where is... Oh, I see it. $13 more. For real. 95. Ten more. Like I said, I'm not stopping. Five more left. Oh God, I'm close. Oh wait, there's more down here. There we go. I'm gonna go now. See you in a minute. Alright. Man. A lot I need to figure out. God damn. I need to go for that. I need to go for her thing. Six of those. Did more of that. I can't believe I'm so close. 5 wishes. 5 fucking wishes away. Five wishes away.
Sounds good to me.
Lucky today? Love the chunk.
Let me scribe. By royal decree. Hey there!
Take that!
Ha! Coming at ya! Hiya! Watch out!
You want this?
Decided by destiny. Chat! Watch out! Shadows of fate.
I'll be back.
Let me scry. Midnight Phantasmagoria! Coming at ya! Oz, reveal thyself!
Darn. I need more. Well, in another traveler's world, you could not pick up Cooley, nor can you make offerings to any. Choose however you may visit statues to replenish. Well, in another traveler's world, you could not open any chest scattered around the world. Genshin. However, after completing your domains, you may reach Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to figure out what you got there.
Oh. Oh.
Working together. But anyway, it's fun. Okay.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me. I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
So I'm not losing Mavika.
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all. Ugh.
So that's what I need for her. Is that Nichols? Oh. Oh.
I really want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go, as long as I have my friends with me.
So... So I guess I can just... Shit. So after all of that... wait. Shit. So Nicole is... Wait. So Nicole is... After... Wait. So Mavika's after Nicole's banner? Captain told me different. Fuck. Captain told me otherwise. So... Shit. Because I already got... Again, either roll for Nicole now or roll for Mavika banner and skip Nicole banner, but wait for her rerun. But I thought... I'm a little confused here.
My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is
All right,
worse than not
let's finish
carrying
this
one at all.
Let me see here real quick. I'm just as confused as everyone else is. Because Captain told me different. Captain told me a whole different story. Because Captain told me a whole different story. After Nicole banner is finished, Vika's banner will be available. Okay. Then why the hell is Captain telling me different? I'm guessing he has misinformation. I'm guessing it was misunderstood. I'm guessing it was misunderstood. He got his information mixed up. So in the meantime, probably that. Okay. Then I can get Nicole's banner then. Because I've already got... Since I already got Durin's thing, I can wish for Nicole then.
Let's hope you put up a good fight.
Hey there! Hiya! Ha-ha! Coming at ya! Ha-ha! Cha! Coming at ya!
If you want to, you can roll for Nicole. But you also have to win the 50. 50-50. And by doing so is by doing the 10 out of 10, right? Wishing for the 10. Right? Right? All I gotta do is wish for the 10. That's all I gotta do. Is keep wishing out for the 10s. For Nicole. As well. Then. Just wishing signals are 10 seconds. Signals or 10s. Okay. Then I'll do it in 10. I'll do it by 10 then. It's also important to keep track of how many wishes you used, because when you reach 70, it's best to do signal pulls. So for right now, I can do signal pulls right now. Since I just did the... Since I just did the 10 pull. Your petty reset when you got Durin. Yeah. So now that I already got Durin, then you just want me to like just keep... You can do 10s, but when you get to 70, do signals. Okay. Alright. Noted. Right. Of course. So that explains it. And since I got Durin, it resets. Well, I did more than just get Durin. I didn't just get Durin. I got her too. And her. And him. I got Razor. I ended up getting her and her. When I did that. You can do 110 pull on Nicole's banner. Okay. Then I'll save the 5. Then I'll save that 5. And get... Wait, hold on. Yeah, all I need is 5 more just to get that 10 pull for Nicole then. Okay. Plain and simple. Then I'll just work my way up to get to that 5 pull. Then to give me that 10 pull for Nicole. You got 900 Nensid crystals. You can convert that to Bruno gems. Okay. So you want me to like... I hope I did it the right way. Or did I do it the wrong page? Fuck! You did the right one. I did? Fuck! I did the right one. You're bone dry. You can only do one. Fuck! Now you're out. Put on the correct banner. Okay, good. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God I put on the right one. Then. Now all I can do is just... So... So now I'm dried. All I can do is now pull... So now all I can do now is pull signals. Since I just did that 10 wish. Okay. Well, I did, well, yeah, you are right about one thing. I did, ever since I did do that. Because when I pulled that first one, when I did that first 10, I got Durin. Farzan. Prone. And Razor. So now...
I do love Spina di Rosula's logo.
I got,
It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
So now I gotta... Oh. So now I gotta... Wait, pretty much. Until it refreshes itself. So, in order for me to do 10 pulls again. While in the process of me doing signals. God damn, all those quests. Yeah. All of those quests that I have missed. During my time away. I've been away for God knows, for that goddamn long, my friend. Just save all your premo gems. Okay, so just do the quest, get them done, Save the Primo Gems for each and every single one, for each and every single pull that I try to do. Pretty much is what you're telling me. Is that right? Try and do these quests and finish some of them up. Okay. No spending. I'm guessing the higher limit that I'm gonna get is a lot of them. Most likely gonna get more. All right. So, goddamn, I'm gonna have a lot of Primo Gems. And plus, then, and not to mention that I just renew my, daily thing, so I'm gonna get even more Primo Gems on that. I'm gonna have to do that every single day. Every single day, I am buying that daily thing and refreshing it every payday now. So I can get extra days. Just unlimited amount of that. Just unlimited. I have returned. Captain, I think you were misunderstood. Mavika doesn't come out until after Nicole. After Nicole's banner. You miscorrected. You misunderstood. Mavika does not come out today. Is not out. She doesn't come out after Nicole's pull. Refresher welcome when you reach 5 days left. Okay, Russian. Yep, I told you this. Yeah, pretty much. Oh, maybe I wasn't paying attention because I was fucking stupid. So. I'm fucking stupid, so. I'm fucking stupid for not listening. So that's me. That's my fault, so. I was fucking stupid. And I'm just gonna do these quests to get more Primo Gems.
I'll protect us.
into destiny. Hey there! Coming at ya!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Attack! That's the way.
Wait a minute. I get it now. What the hell am I supposed to... It looks like the Iron Giant. From Iron Giant, yeah. What am I supposed to do to this stupid robot?
By royal decree.
Not Marvy. What am I supposed to do with this stupid robot? How am I supposed to destroy this thing? Stop the hazardous device attacks. Someone tell me how to stop this thing.
Watch out!
Nuke it. How am I supposed to nuke something if you can't nuke it? Ah! How?
Let me scribe. Watch out!
Just do it. Dash Nick. Nike. But still don't know. I shot at it, I done a lot of
This one's got your name on it. Feeling lucky?
Never mind, let me think. I tried shooting at it, I tried using my abilities on him. He's not going down without a fight. Maybe shoot the glowing eye?
Insubordination.
I shot it. For some reason it's not taking damage. What the fuck? What the fuck? I'm doing it right, bruh. You wanna tell me what I'm doing wrong here? Because it's... Bro, how? Wait a minute.
Insubordination.
Bro, how? He can't kill me, bro. Do you see that?
Let's dance.
It says to pull out the core.
Insubordination.
He's way on a goddamn motherfucking roof, bro. Oh wait, never mind, I got him. Got one of it. Got one of it the first time. So I got it. Thank you.
Insubordination.
Ah. Finally got that damn thing. What is it, Chris? You want these?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Take them. Eat them. Do whatever.
I cannot wait to get my brand new generator.
Yeah. 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 Thank you, JT. Now where the hell am I supposed to go? Oh, I'm supposed to chase this thing down. Okay.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Basically, it's supposed to.
Coming at ya.
Why barely you still using the bell? Because If it's that bad, I'll use the other weapon if you want me to. If it's that bad, I'll use it. Go deeper. Oh. Keep using the debate club. Okay. Alright.
Hey there!
Okay, where is the... I gotta... Alright, I had to do something when I was gone. Hang on, I gotta... PlayStation, HR, my pay stub.
My time with the Spinets taught me that
Pizza Hut
carrying an
rewards,
unreliable weapon
videos
is worse than not
blocked.
carrying one at all.
Nope. Okay. Oh.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
All right. All right. Okay, cool. That is a lot of quest. Alright.
Water comes in many flavors to the dessert.
It's raining again.
Alright. Researcher. Oh fuck. Oh. Come on! Stupid. Hang on. Sucker got stuck. Alright. Got that. So bring this one in. Oh. That's fine, you don't gotta... Come on, you stupid... I'm working on it! The damn thing won't let me! God, I hate these fucking boxes, bro. Shit's fucking bugged, bro. Bro, what the fuck? Punch. Patch forward. I did. The damn thing's fucked up. So push this thing up. Rotate. This won't let me rotate. It's not letting me rotate this. I hate this fucking thing. Bro, this thing's broken. They put in bugs in this damn thing, bro. It's broken. This thing gets stuck and then it gets broken. JT right now. Again. Rotate. I put it like that then. Reset it. There. Come. Reset the damn thing. I don't really listen to that much Genshin. I really don't pay attention to that much. Sorry. There we go. Holy shit! I hope that didn't crush someone's house! I hope that didn't crush someone's house! Holy shit!
For the wicked.
Cry out my illustrious name.
Alright, I think yep, I gotta go. Shit. Fuck. I gotta go. Alright, I gotta go, guys. I'll see you guys around. Fuck! Yes, I know, I hate work. Yes, I know, I hate work. It sucks. I blame it on my dad. It's my dad's fault. It's all on my dad, bruh. It's gotta be my dad. I gotta blame my dad because I got work, so. I will see you guys tonight at 10. Back on Genshin Impact tonight, so. We will be back.